What's going on, guys? This is Damian from The Lookout, and today we are talking about the newest Piccolo leader. Piccolo finally got a new leader, and I'm super excited to talk about this one. I was a bit negative when it was revealed, that is true, but now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty cool. So we're just going to discuss it, the Piccolo leader and all of the spoilers right here today. And then next week we're gonna go into some deck ideas. But before we begin, hit that like and subscribe button. We are on our way to 500 subs when we're gonna have an awesome giveaway. Here it is, guys, the newest Piccolo leader. This guy is yellow 10k auto. You place one Namekian from your hand under him. Then when he attacks you, draw one. You look at top 5 for a green or yellow Namekian and you add it to your hand. This is good. This is very strong. His awakening, 4 or less, or if you have 2 or more Namekians under him, you draw one, you switch one to active, and you draw life until you have 5 and then you flip him over. This is the awakened side, Piccolo Supreme Power, 15k permanent. When placing battle cards under other cards to pay skill costs for your Namekians' Union Absorb skills, you can use cards from under this card instead. So the ones that you put under him, you can use them. So yeah, you'll see how Union Absorb works with these Namekians. Auto, place one Namekian card from your hand under this card, so you just keep fueling him. When this card attacks, draw 2. This is good. This just replaces the one that you put under him and you draw. This is a +1, but you're also fueling your permanent and your Activate Battle. Activate Battle once per turn. You place one card from under him into your drop area, and this guy gets 5k for the battle. This reminds me of some activates like in Cold where he kills his field and gets 10k, but this guy has a steady way of just to keep fueling himself due to his auto. Let's look at these new Union Absorb Namekians. We didn't have these ones before, so here they are. I'm just gonna show you both of them straight away. They are 1-drops, 4k, green, Union Absorb, once per turn. The first one, Piccolo First Fusion. You pay 1 if your leader card is an Namekian, of course, and you choose one Namekian card in your hand or battle area and place it under this card. Play up to 1 yellow Piccolo card with an energy cost of 3 from your deck or hand on top of this card, then shuffle your deck if you've looked through it. Fine. When this card is played, that's auto, look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add up to 1 green or yellow Namekian with an energy cost of 4 or less and add it to your hand, and then you shuffle your deck. This is the first one. The second one is basically it's the same, but instead of paying 1, you're paying 2, and instead of looking for a 3-drop, you're looking for a 4-drop. I mean, you're playing a 4-drop. And his auto is, when he's played, you draw a card. So these guys are extremely important for your strategy. But unfortunately for all of you, they're green, which means they don't get barrier. They don't get deflect. They don't get any sort of protection. So if they get removed, which they can because they're super small, it kinda sucks to be a green player. Should have learned our lesson and switched to yellow. But I digress. Let's look at these 3 and 4 drops because these guys are cool. The 3 and 4 drops are really cool. Okay, now we're talking Piccolo fusing with Nail. 3-drop green yellow energy exhaust critical. Permanent. Once per turn. If this card would be KO'd in battle, you may place 1 card from under this card into your drop area instead. This is similar to Jiren 5-drop, but obviously much weaker. So if you Union Fusion, you have 2 cards under this one, so you can use this permanent 2 rounds in a row, 2 turns in a row. Activate Battle once per turn, switch this card to rest mode. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less in rest mode and KO it. If you've KO'd a card this way, your opponent discards 1 from their hand. The problem is it doesn't ignore barrier. but it's a free cost 15k critical, which is who has a permanent that makes it difficult to remove, but its activate battle doesn't ignore barrier, which can be a problem. It doesn't mean that it's completely useless, but it has its problems, of course. But if you manage to pull it off, your opponent discards 1. So all in all, it's not a bad card. It's a good target. Let's look at the 4 drops. The 4 drops are much better. So here's the first one, Piccolo fused with Kami, 24k, energy exhaust, critical double strike, evolve for free on Piccolo or Kami, permanent. If this card has 1 or more cards under it, and it will be removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, you may place all cards under it into your drop area instead. So the free drop, he basically protects itself only if the attack occurs, only if the removal occurs in battle. This one does the opposite. This one is, he protects himself from skills, but still pretty powerful. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to 2 of your opponent's cards in battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and KO them. This is strong. Like, this is very strong, considering that you can play him with the 1 drop on your turn 3, because that's what I forgot to mention. You need to have free energy. But this guy just enters, he KOs 2 things, and you're playing yellow. You're going to rest stuff. So this guy is very, very powerful. It's a super rare. It's gonna be a bit more difficult to get it, but yeah, this guy, very cool. Let's check the other one. The other 4 drop is even more bonkers. Piccolo fusing with Kami, 20k for critical, evolve, useless, doesn't matter. Activate battle once per turn. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less, ignoring barrier, and KO it. Activate battle. What this means is you union fusion into a 20k beater with critical, you attack, you activate battle, you remove something. Then if your opponent isn't dead, and if they don't remove this guy, during their attack you activate battle, because Piccolo doesn't need to be in battle to use this effect, and then you KO something else. This guy is nuts. Like, this guy is really nuts. I'm loving the Piccolo package so far, and I cannot wait to play these cards. Well, that's it for me today. Tune in next week, we're going to be doing a full breakdown of the archetype, deck lists, support, everything. There's a lot that I didn't want to go in the spoiler discussion video, so stay tuned for that. And now let me know, what do you think of this leader? I know a lot of people have been super excited and waiting for a Piccolo leader to come out. If you're one of these people, how do you feel about this leader? Are you going to play this archetype? Let me know in the comment section below. I read all of your comments, I respond to everything, I love interacting with you, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're on our way to 500 subs when we're gonna have an awesome giveaway. I'm putting new videos out every day now, so I will see you all of you in the next video.